If there is no more water, what would become of the animals? Take a look at this lizard and you'll know. His name is Reddy, is a pet lizard living in a glass box. Growing up with a privileged life, it has developed the bragging skills. Every day fantasize that they become a superhero to save the world. But an accident changed its life forever. He fell off his master's car, he became a stray lizard, and the strong sunlight made its blue skin instantly fade away 2 layers. It also felt for the first time how important the glass of water is. Just then an armadillo that had been run over by a car called out to it. I thought I was unlucky enough seeing the big man in front of him. He was much more balanced. The armadillo told Reddy then. There's a dusty town on the other side of the desert where water is distributed every Wednesday, so Reddy walked towards the desert. As he walked, he suddenly spotted a toad disguised as a rock. Then a dark shadow flashed by. It turned out to be an eagle circling in the sky. So Reddy followed the toad's example disguised as a rock. But Rudy's flowery shirt was too conspicuous. The toad was also very bad. It told Reddy to run away. Of course its purpose was simple. Let the eagle eat Reddy. He filled his belly and he would be safe. Reddy saw a wine bottle while he was running away, so he thought of a way to when the eagle caught up with him. He was lying very relaxed in the bottle and crossed his legs, but he was too happy. The eagle grabbed the bottle and flew high into the air ready to make a drop, and the falling bottle just hit the disguised toad. This time the eagle decisively chose the fatter toad, so it's a good idea to do your own harm. Then Reddy continued on his way. But just in time to meet the curly-haired girl from Sandy Town out looking for water. The curly-haired girl was going back, so Reddy took a ride. This lizard came to a strange town. When you come to a town, you follow the customs. So Reddy imitated the peculiar walking posture of other animals. He then walked into a bar and eagerly orders a glass of water. The crowd laughed at his words. There is no water here, only bird vodka. When the crowd asked where it came from, it opened the bragging mode again. What fist fight the Universe Ultraman foot on the monster Godzilla are a piece of cake. Deep bragging skills really bluff these animals. But this also soon attracted the town street fighters. Reddy, in order to continue to pretend that ate the Street Fighter cigar, took a sip of wine, then burped. Street fighters had directly burned this completely. Fingered the Street Fighter on the spot to duel with it. At that moment, a black shadow floats by. Street fighters saw the situation and ran away, but Reddy thinks he was frightened by his own presence. He didn't even notice the eagle behind him. It wasn't until he turned around that he noticed. He ran away in a panic. Reddy hit in a vending machine. It was disguised as a commodity, but the eagle had no trouble. He uses a coin to get it out. Reddy gets out and continues to run, but the eagle grabs the red rope on him. It was about to lose its grip. He pulled out a pistol, but it did not dare to shoot the eagle. He just broke the rope, the bullets that bounced repeatedly causing the water tower fall down. It just hit the eagle. So Reddy became the hero of the town. The village mayor personally entertained him and appointed it as the town sheriff. The next day it was time to release the water. But there was no water in the pipe, only a puddle of mud. Even the villagers' water in the bank has been stolen. Reddy, as the sheriff, called everyone to recover the water. After all the way to track down, it turns out that the bank's water was stolen by a family of groundhogs. After a scramble, the crowd realized that there was no water in the bucket. So where did all the town's water go? Reddy, with doubts, to find the village chief for confirmation. The water has been cut off for a long time, but the village chief is still not worried. He also said that he wanted to establish a new dynasty. Reddy was also suspicious of the village chief. The village chief also found out this. So he works with Rattlesnake to get Rattlesnake to take care of Reddy. Reddy looked very timid in the face of the rattlesnake in front of him. He knew very well that Reddy was bluffing, so he took out a gun and handed it to Reddy. But Reddy didn't dare to shoot. Finally, it could only tell the truth. It finally had to tell the truth and admit that it had lied to everyone. He left town. He left the town and lost the medallion on his chest. He walks aimlessly through the desert. As it walked it came to the road where it had. Pulling before here, he saw the little armadillo he had met before. The armadillo led it to a clearing where the plants were all gathered in one direction. Reddy followed him and found out that here is the source of the water. Someone had turned off the sluice gate. Remembering what the village chief had done, he understood it. Once the mayor had taken control of the water and bought up the villagers' land at a low price and built his own city. But he could not defeat the mayor alone. So he came to the Groundhog family. He returns to the town to confront Rattlesnake again. This time he was not afraid because his goal was to lure the rattlesnake to the water outlet, and the Groundhog family opens the sluice gate. When the water gushes out just enough to send the rattlesnake into the air, the bats then draw the rattlesnake's fire. When it ran out of bullets, Reddy pulled out his pistol and pointed it at him. He thought Reddy wouldn't dare to shoot, but Rudy's eyes have given it the answer. The mayor comes out at this point. He threatens the curly-haired girl's life. Reddy is forced to drop the gun. They were put in a reservoir, the water that was once so precious. Now they've been turned into killing tools. Then the village chief raises his gun to the rattlesnake because it had lost its use. And the bullets in the gun are hidden by Reddy. It managed to break the glass and came out. In the end, the mayor got what he deserved. The village. He fell into the hands of the rattlesnake for the betrayal of the mayor. He couldn't forgive him for his betrayal. He also pays tribute to Rudy's ingenuity. The town of Sandy was restored to its former prosperity. It has developed into a resort, and Reddy is starting its new adventure.